You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
The New York Giants are treading deep waters. Hold on. Scratch that. They are in deep waters. They've been in deep waters. They are in the such murkiest depths of irrelevancy that an NFL franchise could be in. And what a roller coaster of a season the Giants have had thus far. 2-6 right now, dead last in the NFC East. But really, just think about things. Russell Wilson starts the season, has one of the best games of his career against the Dallas Cowboys. Not even 10 days later, he gets benched for unproven rookie quarterback Jaxson, who, as he's living up to his first-round title on the back of his football card, he's been absolutely excellent. He upset the Chargers, yes, lost to the Saints, a game that the Giants were expected to win, but then he dominates against the Philadelphia Eagles, and he dominated against the Denver Broncos. But wait, the Giants lost to the Broncos, and they have overall 6 losses on the season. You can't blame the quarterback for that. I don't even know how much blame you could put on Brian Daboll for this 2-6 record. I criticize this guy so much. I think he's done a pretty solid job this season. So, the Giants back-to-back losses for loss number 5 and most recently the other day, loss number 6 on the season. Let's just take a quick look at that. You have the Giants defense excelling against the Denver Broncos for the first 3 quarters, and then in the fourth, they decided, we're too comfortable, let's just take an early vacation to Cancun, and the Denver Broncos drop over 30 points after being shut out the entire game. Jaxson tried his best to come back. Giants lose in what was just a heartbreaking fashion. That ripped out all the momentum. It drained the morale. And then, of course, several days ago against the Philadelphia Eagles, a game that looked like some of the refs had their own betting odds say in this. I mean, so many missed calls, but the defense, once again, the big blue defense was singing the big blues. They were incompetent. And the offense, it took a while. It didn't really get their true footing in this game. But obviously, Cam Scatterbo's injury, a very horrific injury to see, and a very demoralizing injury as well for the Giants' offense, and really the Giants' team in general. And when it comes to injuries, especially offensive injuries, the Giants are battered black and blue this season. Most notably, Cam Scatterbo, as I just said, he's out for the season, dislocated ankle in the most gruesome way you'll ever see. He's sidelined to 2026. And then, of course, Malik Nabers, who has, 3, 4 of the worst types of injuries that any kind of football player, especially a wide receiver, could have. He's sidelined at least a year. I mean, it really is so sad. Jaxson, yes, he's made some mistakes. He's thrown some interceptions that could have easily been avoided. But, this quarterback is good. This quarterback is very good. I love watching Jaxson play. If developed well, he will be a star. He already is a star in the New York metro area, but he could be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But of course, you need pieces, a competent defense to help you win games, and of course, no injuries. Now, I don't think that Brian Daboll is going to be booted this offseason. I really don't, especially if Jaxson development for the remaining part goes very well, unless a very notable, high-valued name opens up on the coaching market. You can expect Brian Daboll back for at least one more season. And overall, yes, he's been horrible. Over the past 3 seasons, Daboll is 11-31 in the win-loss column. Now, as I said early on in this video, I am not a fan of Daboll. I criticize this man a lot, but I really don't think he's all to blame for the Giants' 2-6 record this season. I think that his move from Russell Wilson to Jacksonville, I think that was a very good answer. Although I think I would have gave Russell Wilson at least one more game if you ask me. And overall, I mean the defense, you can't blame him on the defense. That goes on the defensive coordinator, and overall it goes on the players themselves. Because if the defense is gonna collapse, there's very little a head coach could do, and that's the bad part. I mean, I understand Dable has not been good. I mean, he's been far from good being at the helm of the New York Giants. But I swear, New York fans, and yeah, I could throw myself in this bunch as well, because I catch myself doing the same thing. If one week goes good, everyone loves you. One week goes bad, everyone wants you ahead. They want you on the sidewalk with a cardboard box being your home. I mean, it's very tough to play, let alone coach in New York. And overall, I think Brian Dable has done a very solid job this season. And more so, what happens in the offseason will depend on the rest of Jackson Dart's development for this year. But it also does raise the question as well. Obviously, Jackson Dart is going to be the franchise guy. He's going to be the rising star for the Giants. But if New York is so bad, so out of contention by, let's say, the final two, even just the final game alone, would the Giants consider starting Russell Wilson in, or at least having him be ready to go to sub in mid game? Because, I mean, do you really want to risk injury to Dart in a throwaway game? And also, the Giants, I don't understand why they're not trading Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is sitting, sipping a margarita as QB3. I mean, you have a premium backup quarterback who could easily be the starter on a QB needy team, and you're not trying to trade the guy. At least it's not in any headlines that the Giants are trying to trade him. It really makes no sense to me in that aspect. I would 100% be trying to move Jameis Winston, especially after Cam Scatterbo's injury, because who are you really going to have as a true running back one in that RB1 slot? I understand Singletary and Tracy, but I mean, they are not on the same level as Cam. And also, get someone that Jackson Dart could throw to. How about that? You're 2-6, the season isn't gone. It's most certainly not gone. The only two Giant wins this season have come against powerhouse teams. This is a team that could be a true contender if they get competent defenders and a solid offense. Comment down below what you guys think. I'm Dominic Honoreski. Take it easy, folks.